Are you looking for an athletic scholarship? You're in the right place. This is the Recruit Me Athletic Scholarship Podcast, the longest-running podcast on recruiting and athletic scholarships. We're here to help your family navigate the recruiting road all the way to an athletic scholarship. He's a recruiting expert and a dad of 2 college athletes. He has a wealth of experience to share. Here's Recruit Me CEO, Brent Hanks.
Welcome to episode 217 of the Athletic Scholarship Podcast. The Athletic Scholarship Podcast is one of the many free and inexpensive resources that Recruit Me, the recruiting education company, provides. The Athletic Scholarship Podcast, the free recruiting power pack, the all-new Recruit Me monthly newsletter, the recruiting checklist are all helpful recruiting education resources. Also, the Athletic Scholarship Playbook and the Athletic Scholarship 24-month Planner and Journal are very inexpensive recruiting education resources. The cornerstone of Recruit Me is the Recruit Me 3.0 Athletic Scholarship System. The Recruit Me 3.0 system is a step-by-step DIY system that teaches you to make a school list, contact college coaches, and find a college and a sports program that fits you. Go to recruit-me.com right after you finish this episode. I appreciate you tuning in and ask that you like or subscribe to the Athletic Scholarship Podcast to get every weekly episode. Also, please share the Athletic Scholarship Podcast with someone getting started or in the middle of their recruiting process. Episode 317, Track Your Communications and One-Page Updates, is a continuation of episodes 315 and 316. Episode 315 introduced you and told you about the 3 recruiting amigos from the Recruit Me 3.0 Athletic Scholarship System and the 7 steps to an athletic scholarship. The 3 recruiting amigos are number 1, the introductory email, number 2, the player profile, and number 3, the recruiting questionnaire. These 3 friends work together with a little elbow grease from you, the student athlete, to make an impressive first contact with a college coach, to make you stand out from the other recruits, and to get a response from a college coach. Doing step number 1, select the right schools to contact, then steps 2, 3, and 4, the introductory email, the player profile, and the recruiting questionnaire, effectively will get you to a response, or actually many responses. Then step 5 and 6 will kick in. Step 5 and 6 are track your communications and send one-page updates. Let's get into how to track your communications and send your one-page updates. Communications back from college coaches can come by email, text, phone call, DM, Twitter, or through your high school or club coach. If you don't keep track of who you contacted, when they contacted you, and what they contacted you about, then all your previous efforts will be a waste of time. You will get confused and not know who is interested in you, or you will not remember a conversation and blow a chance with a college coach. You want to track dates of communications, who you wrote or talked to, and any notes you want to make about the interactions. Don't think you can get by with a stack of sticky notes, or just your memory. You will be interacting with multiple schools, and if you aren't careful, they will all begin to blur together. So I'm warning you in advance, you need a good organized system to keep track of all the steps and interactions. It is the only way you will survive. There are 2 ways to journal all of your interactions. The best and the easiest is to get the Athletic Scholarship 24-month Planner and Journal. Listen to episode 262 to get more information on the 24-month Planner and Journal, or go to the resource link at recruit-me.com. Another way without spending any money is to set up an Excel spreadsheet. The point is to get set up now to journal all the interactions with dozens of coaches that you will be communicating with. Whichever method you feel the most comfortable with, get it ready now. Here are the columns you need to create on your chart. Create 9 columns with these headings: school, coach, phone/email, date of set intro letter and profile, date of sent questionnaire, date of sent video link, date of sent updates, and a column for notes. In the My Level column, you will put none, low, medium, or high. You may have no or low interest. You may be asking, why would I contact a school if I have no or low interest? There are 2 reasons for scoring your interest level, low or no. First, your interest level in particular schools changes as you progress through the recruiting journey. Second, some schools may contact you first, even though they weren't on your list. You still want to track these schools. You may get interested as time goes along. You need to update this column regularly. As a matter of fact, you need to immediately update your chart right after or even during your contact with coaches. Putting off recording your contact information will become a habit, and you might put in inaccurate information if you wait or delay. Episodes 241 and 242 cover questions that coaches will ask and questions you need to ask coaches during your exchanges. The RecruitMe 3.0 system also covers these questions. Both the student-athlete and the parents need to prepare for phone calls and interactions with coaches ahead of time. As you journal your communications, you will need to start making a plan to send one-page, even one-paragraph updates. This is a good time to invite you to go to ncaa.org and naia.org to check out recruiting calendars for each level and each sport. One reason RecruitMe doesn't recommend contacting college coaches too early is because rules say that coaches can't contact you in certain ways before certain dates and during certain periods. Step 6 of the Steps to an Athletic Scholarship encourages you to not stop communicating. Be proactive. If you stop communicating with your coaches, they will think that you have lost interest. Let's set up a system to respond to each and every communication from a college coach. You need to reach out to a coach and a program even if you think that you are not interested. You'll be surprised how many offers you thought would materialize and never do, and a school that was not on the top of your list moves up fast. So when do you send an update, and what does an update look like? You should write an update, even if a coach hasn't responded, at each season change. Write one when the high school season begins, when the high school season ends, when off-season begins, and training starts. Club season starts and club season ends. A one-page update should look like this. A subject line for an email. Sutton Hanks, class of 2022, outfield, Ozark, Missouri, 6'5", 60-yard dash, high school season update. Then your name, your city and state, and then highlights of the high school season, current GPA, academic honors, athletic highlights, athletic awards and achievements, stats from the season, other vital information on your achievements and competitiveness, immediate future plans, a special moment, and then your name, address, email, Twitter, or other social media and phone number. The example in the RecruitMe 3.0 system manual reads like this. At the top of the update, you put "Please add this information to my file." And then the update would look like this. Tommy Richards, St. Louis Obispo, California, class of 2018. Bats right, throws right. Spring/summer highlights 2016. Bullet point. 4.1 cumulative GPA through junior year at one of California's top high schools. Class rank 46 of 402. Northern League Scholar Athlete Award. Bullet point. Through 2 hitless shutout innings in the Team 1 West Regional Showcase. Bullet point. Selected as one of only 5 16-year-olds on a 16 to 18 summer travel team. The Firestone Rangers. Playing a 93-game schedule throughout the western states. We had a 23-player roster. The team finished 5th in the USA BF World Series. Bullet point. A .322 batting average for summer travel team, and was one of only 4 pitchers who played regularly as a position player. Bullet point. A 4-3 one-loss record for the Rangers. Bullet point. Resumed catching in the final third of the summer season after a full recovery from knee injury a year ago. Started several games at that position and could be the team's #1 catcher this fall in addition to pitching. Bullet point. We'll play fall ball with the Rangers for a second consecutive year, competing against junior colleges and scout teams. Bullet point. A special moment. My first game back in catcher's gear. I love catching as much as pitching. And then put your address, email, and phone number, and any other contact information. You do not have to send a full one-page update. Special athletic and academic awards that occur are great times to send a short update. New SAT or ACT scores, a GPA or class rank update, any athletic or academic honors, and a schedule for any upcoming season. Include your team's name and your uniform number. Here's an example of a short update. Dear Coach Smith, I just received my SAT scores and wanted to let you know so you can update my file. My scores were... Put your scores in. Thanks for your continued interest in me. I'm still interested in your program. I will continue to update you on my athletics and academics. Don't forget to include a snappy subject line and record your communication in your 24-month planner and journal or on your tracking chart. Parker had a great junior and senior year of high school baseball. He had 8 wins and 0 losses as a pitcher and was awarded the Conference Pitcher of the Year. He sent video and stats for every game he pitched to all the schools on his list. Here's an example of an update Parker sent. Coach Smith, I have been able to pitch 2 times since I sent you the last email. We won at Neosho High School on May 2nd, 16-3. I started the game and pitched 4 of the 5 innings. 0 bases on balls, 2 earned runs, 4 hits, 5 strikeouts, 66 pitches, and 43 strikes for a 65% strike-to-pitch ratio. Then, Wednesday, May 10th, I was scheduled to pitch for 3 innings as we enter district play on Saturday. But we ended up winning 1-0 in 7 innings, and I pitched a complete game. 7 innings, 3 hits, 0 earned runs, 1 base on balls, 7 strikeouts, 6 groundouts, 72 pitches, and 49 strikes for a 68% strike-to-pitch ratio. We open districts on Saturday, and if we win, we will play Monday, May 15th at 6:30 at Nixa High School, and then, hopefully, Tuesday, May 16th at 5 p.m. at Nixa High School for the championship. I would pitch in the Tuesday game. Call Coach Mike Essick for more information. There are links below for the videos of these 2 games. Parker Hanks, left-handed pitcher, class of 2018, Ozark High School, and then Parker put his phone number and email. He also listed Coach Essick's phone number and email. Tracking your communications and sending updates are critical elements in the recruiting process. By responding to college coaches, every college coach, no matter what level of interest you have, you keep a positive relationship, and as they say, you don't burn any bridges. Building your contact foundation will not only help you as a high school student athlete going into the recruiting process, but it will help the junior college student athlete, and now even more the current 4-year student athlete, because of all the coaching changes, the NIL, and the transfer portal changes. A coach or a program that was on your list may become a potential choice in a change of scenery need or necessity. A previous relationship with a coach, whether it be the head coach, position coaches, assistant coach, or recruiting coordinator, will give you a foot forward if you need to make a change. If you just try to go on memory alone throughout the recruiting process and go into college if needed, the information will not be reliable or even remembered. Another great time to send an email is before you attend a showcase, an elite camp, or an on-campus camp. Whatever an event is called for your sport that college coaches can see you, or where you can get sports metrics that will be recorded and or videoed. You should find out what colleges are going to be at the event. You don't have to send an email to every school attending, but do send it to the schools that you are interested in. Let coaches know that you will be there, that you would love to meet them, and that you're excited to be at the event. Also, follow up after the event. This is a lot of work. You work hard on the field, on the court, in the pool, and in the weight room. Don't let your efforts go to waste and miss an opportunity to let a college know that you are interested and want to play for them. Steps 5 and 6, tracking communications and one-page updates, are important cogs in the recruiting journey. I mentioned the Athletic Scholarship 24-month planner and journal throughout this episode. The 24-month planner and journal is written by RecruitMe's founder, John Fugler. This book gives you 356 pages for you to write and retrieve everything about your unique recruiting journey. For only $20, you get plenty of pages to prioritize the key recruiting actions, build a school list, journal your thoughts, jot down reminders, and write out your ideas. Immediately log your questions for college coaches when they come to mind. Document your conversations, emails, texts, or other interactions with coaches. Keep a communication record and scouting report on each school so you don't forget any important information. Record critical details of all your campus visits, before, during, and after your visit, and fill out a comparative RecruitMe report card on your top schools. You can email me, Brent, B-R-E-N-T, at recruit-me.com to get your copy, or go to amazon.com to get your copy. You can barely buy 356 blank pieces of paper for $20. Get this great recruiting resource to build your recruiting plan and execute your plan. Get your copy today. When you marry the 24-month planner and journal with the Recruit Me 3.0 Athletic Scholarship System, you will get all your questions of how, when, and what to do answered, and you will be able to execute the steps with the 24-month planner and journal. Get the Recruit Me 3.0 system for only $127 at recruit-me.com/system or at recruit-me.com on the Recruit Me 3.0 tab. Click on the Get Access button to get started today. Thank you for listening to today's episode. Like or subscribe on your favorite podcast app to get the Athletic Scholarship Podcast every Tuesday. You can also listen on the recruit-me.com website. Don't forget to check out the links in the show notes to get more free and inexpensive recruiting resources. The newest one is the link for the all-new Recruit Me monthly newsletter. Join me next Tuesday for another 15 minutes that will change your athletic scholarship future.